But this is the last time I'll get to teach at North High. So any of you who have had me, I brought along something that would remind you of what you did in my room. So, seniors, get out your notebooks and your pencils and let's start taking notes. Don't start leaving up there. Hey, buddy, come back. Seniors, I want you to look into this audience at all these people who have come to honor you today. That means you're a fantastic group of young people who have overcome challenges and accomplished great things. I get to speak because I have reached old age and I am retiring. They've never asked me to speak before. I guess that is an accomplishment. But I get to go out with this fantastic group of seniors, and that's what's the honor. Wow, you seniors and I have had a blessed life. We live in a country with many freedoms. You have been educated in a great public school system. You live in a great community that supports North Henderson High School. You have teachers and administrators who care about you. And after tonight, you get to make choices of what you want to do for your future. There are two books besides the history textbooks that I like to read from time to time. The first book is The Little Engine That Could. The little engine said, "I'm not very big. I have never been over the mountain, but I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." So, the little blue engine went up to and got attached to the big engine, and I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And eventually, after climbing the mountain, the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say, as she puffed steadily down the mountain, "I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could." So, seniors, what is the life lesson in my inspirational book? Many of you have never been over the mountain because you've had parents, you've had friends, and you haven't had to face many of the problems of life because your family and your friends have supported you. So you seniors need to have a positive attitude like the little engine that could. This is a new chapter in your life tonight, your future. I think I can, I think I can, and I'm going to reach my potential and be a success. That's what needs to be your theme. The second inspirational book is a very scholarly book entitled, "Oh, the Places You Will Go," by that famous historian that you all met in kindergarten named Dr. Seuss. So seniors, today is your day. You're off to great places such as the military, jobs, colleges. You're off and away. You know you have the brains in your head because you've got 13 years of education. You have feet in your shoes and you can steer yourself wherever you choose. You're on your way and you know what you know, and you are the gal or guy who will decide where you go. North High has produced many successes before you, and you seniors will become the next group of North High successes. Some of North's successes are soldiers who protect our country and our freedoms. Others have become farmers, computer specialists, doctors, lawyers, nurses, TV weathermen, firefighters, NASCAR team members, mechanics, plumbers, electricians, artists, judges, waitresses, landscapers, train conductors, owners of business, contractors, actresses, factory workers, preachers, I was about to forget, history teachers. So, you seniors tonight are going to step into this successful group of North High Knights who have made an impression on our country. What are you going to do with it? Somebody will stand up here in 5 to 10 years, probably won't be me, I'll be in a wheelchair, and speak about you all and the places you have gone in making our country even a better place to live. It has become a tradition at North High that each senior class is given an appropriate name for their class. Mr. Shepard said about 3 weeks ago, "Miss Case, I want you to name the class of 2016. So I thought, and nothing really came. So I asked some teachers for a name, and they came up lame. Then I asked some seniors, and they would smile and say, "You'll have to wait a while." One day I was with some seniors at lunch, and I just listened to the bunch. They were talking about the experiences your class have had. Some good, some bad. Such as in kindergarten, learning to walk in a straight line everywhere. And then in the 6th grade, the big locker combination fear. In the 8th grade, there was moving to the new T building. That was some move, which was really not very smooth because someone, not to be mentioned here tonight, threw the stink bomb. And that really upset the Apple Valley administration's calm. Oh yeah, you were always a class that spoke up. Remember in the 8th grade, the anti-homeroom everyday protest? And of course, the big food fight? That ended very abrupt. Then on to North, where you learned to reject visitors from other schools. That day was not very cool. Another first was our lockdown, where you were not to make a sound. But I finally figured out that events do not describe you as a class. I have observed you all for 4 years as a class, and I know you have raised money for good causes. You have helped each other. You have each other's backs when things get tough. You take care of North High, and you do great things without taking credit. One day I was on my way to school, and I had my radio on, and one of my favorite country songs came on, and it hit me. Tim McGraw wrote the perfect song to describe the class of 2016. Don't worry, I'm not going to sing, but the song goes like this. You know, there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church because your mama says to. Visit Grandpa every chance you can. It won't be wasted. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you've got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget. Turn back around and help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind. So I have the privilege of naming the class of 2016 as the class of humility and kindness. It fits you all perfectly. I want to end this speech with some thank yous. I want to thank the Henderson County Public Schools and North High Administration and my teaching peers for being tremendously supportive of me for 47 years. But most of all, I want to say to the audience that I hope you're as proud of this fantastic bunch of kids beside me as I am. I personally want to thank the communities of Edneyville and North for being very supportive of me during my teacher career at these two schools. I want to thank every student in the audience and every student here sitting beside me from Edneyville and North for making my life the most wonderful life any person could ever ask for. But most of all, to my students who are my children and my family. I am so blessed that I get the privilege of graduating with this class of humility and kindness, this fantastic class of 2016. Thank you, class of 2016.